Welcome to Whatever Happened to Pizza at McDonald's, the investigative journalism program, or IJP, where I ask the question, whatever happened to the pizza at McDonald's? A proud part of the Pizza Plea Network. I'm your host, Brian Thompson. You may recall a moment ago when I said whatever happened to pizza at McDonald's is a proud part of the Pizza Plea Network. Perhaps you are asking yourself, what is the Pizza Plea Network? Allow me to explain. As previously mentioned on this program, the Panoply Podcasting Network has collapsed under the weight of its own hubris. This has created a vacuum in the audio entertainment world. Formerly, this program was part of the Pizza at McDonald's network. But given that brand's past struggles, I thought it prudent to turn over a new leaf. Under said leaf is Pizza Plea. Not simply a podcast network, as this program is not a podcast, but instead an investigative journalism program, Pizza Plea is the new home of several not new shows. Chief among them are Willow Talk, the show where we talk about Willow, and Intriguing Conversations, in which I engage in some rather intriguing conversations. In the past, these programs have been released on an erratic schedule. But now that I have purchased a new personal digital assistant, I can better manage the day-to-day tasks of running a major audio entertainment network while also continuing my important investigation into whatever happened to pizza at McDonald's. Thus, Willow Talk and Intriguing Conversations will now be released on a bi-weekly schedule. What's more, they will be joined on the Pizza Plea Network by a new talk show entitled Coast to Coast PM, which stands for Coast to Coast Pizza at McDonald's. Not to be confused with our sub-podcast, Crust to Crust AM, which deals with topics related to the paranormal, Coast to Coast PM will be a live conversation with you, the audience. Additionally, those who support this program on Patreon will receive exclusive access to Pizza Plea programming for 1 week before the general public. To become a Pizza Plea insider, visit patreon.com/pizza@mcd's. Now, to continue the investigation. On a recent episode of this program, I attempted to deputize local shopkeepers to infiltrate the U.S. Pizza Museum in Chicago, Illinois, and determine whether it features any exhibits related to McDonald's pizza. I was unsuccessful in this attempt. However, I have since received correspondence from the official U.S. Pizza Museum Twitter account that they do indeed feature some mention of McDonald's pizza. They have not followed up on my request for on-the-record comment, nor have they offered any proof of their assertion. Until I hear more from them, I am afraid this thread of the investigation has come up short. But it occurs to me that if McDonald's is ever to be convinced to revive their pizza program, a 2-bit exhibit at a 3-bit museum will not do much to persuade them. After all, museums are targeted at people who are both wealthy and unemployed, as they are the only ones who are able to afford the outrageous entrance fees while also accommodating restrictive hours of operation. This is not a demographic that most people would find relatable, and thus their elation at the return of McDonald's pizza would not offer a compelling enough human interest story to earn the media attention McDonald's would most likely require. However, this conundrum led me down a path of pondering. What kind of human interest story would be explosive and heartrending enough to convince McDonald's to revive their pizza program? 2 words of this query stood out to me: human and revive. As has been meticulously documented in films such as Encino Man and Captain America: The First Avenger, humans who become frozen may be revived at a future date. Indeed, there are companies in the United States and elsewhere that will freeze human bodies with the goal of resurrection in mind. Mostly, people freeze themselves in the hope of waking up in a time when life on Earth is somewhat more pleasant, either due to flying automobiles or better anti-theft measures at our local public libraries. But what if someone became so distraught over the removal of pizza from the McDonald's menu that he or she instructed a mad or even a sane scientist to freeze their body only to be thawed out upon said pizza's return? The resulting media frenzy might just create the kind of attention that could force the McDonald's Corporation's hand. Hello?
Yes?
Hello, my name is Brian Thompson. I'm a journalist. I would like to ask some questions about your cryogenic freezing program.
About which program?
Cryogenic freezing? Excuse
Yes, go ahead.
You cryogenically freeze dead bodies, is that correct?
I said yes, correct.
Oh, okay. I was just wondering, are there circumstances under which someone might be cryogenically frozen and leave instructions to be thawed out when a certain event occurs?
We do not bring back. We are not reviving yet. That will be in the future. Right now, we're just freezing. We put it in a liquid nitrogen and wait for the future, for the technology to catch up and provide us, the instruction or how the way to revive people and
I think I understand. So what you're saying is that right now the technology does not exist to revive people, but you just freeze them until the date in the future where that technology does exist?
Okay.
I'll take that as
Yes,
a...
yes. Right now, we were able to revive, to only a few organisms of the body. For example, liver, kidney, even the brain. But the whole body, we couldn't yet.
I see. I see. Do you have any idea how far in the future this date may be where you may be able to revive people?
Go up a little bit and then come over. No, I have no idea. It can take 10 years, can take 100 years, or even more. We have no idea.
I see. Well, without divulging any personal details about any of your clients, can you tell me if anyone has left instructions to be revived when something in particular occurs? Say, for example, when McDonald's starts serving pizza again?
Can you repeat the question?
Sure. Can you tell me if any of your clients have left instructions to be revived when a certain event occurs? For example, when McDonald's starts serving pizza again?
I don't follow your question. We don't have any instruction to revive people yet.
I see. Well, let me phrase it another way. Let's say I passed away, God forbid, and I wanted to be cryogenically frozen, but I left instructions to be thawed out when a certain event occurs. And let's say that event was when McDonald's started serving pizza again. Is that something you would be able to do?
You can leave any instructions that you wish. We're going to write everything down and wait for the future. And, of course, the member will be revived, not at the same time, different times, because it depends what they died from.
I see. But you also said that it may take up to 100 years for this to happen?
Can take any guess can win. We don't know.
Okay. Well, thank you for your candor.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, what did you say now?
I said thank you for your candor.
No problem.
Okay. Goodbye.
Thank you. Bye.
As I am not prepared to wait up to 100 years for McDonald's Pizza's return, I shall pursue other avenues of investigation. Today's episode of Whatever Happened to Pizza at McDonald's is brought to you by Wix. Many services claim to make creating a website easy. Wix is one of them. Wix. Also make website easy. Thank you for listening to Whatever Happened to Pizza at McDonald's, a proud part of the Pizza Plea Network. Do you know what happened to pizza at McDonald's? Do you remember it? Please send all correspondence to pizzaatmcdonalds@gmail.com. Visit our attractive website at www.pizzaatmcdonalds.com. You will also find links to our Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram pages, as well as to our Teespring store, where you may purchase quality Whatever Happened to Pizza at McDonald's merchandise. To provide financial support, visit patreon.com/pizzaatmcds, or to make a one-time donation, use our PayPal email address, pizzaatmcdonalds@gmail.com. I'm Brian Thompson.